Let me tell you about this little nigga, right? He always keep a gun and he pull triggers tight. He don't give a fuck, he gon' put it in your life. He'll smoke a nigga by the pedal pipe. Yeah. Since way back in the day, he was lethal. Type of nigga beat you up and make you get your people. Ain't no creeping down on him, he be on it, he gon' peep you. Soon when he peep you, he gon' sneak you and leave you. He always looking mad, everybody say he eat. Since the 3rd grade, he was hooking school, smoking reefer. You ask him why he do it, he looking at you like a creeper. I swear to God, he never got along with the teacher. He looked at his role model as a god. Then his role model got you behind bars. He lost his grandmother and he really took it hard. So he jumped in the streets and he got himself a rub. He looked at his role model as a god. Then his role model got you behind bars. He lost his grandmother and he really took it hard. So he jumped in the streets and he got himself a rub.
My role model had a 4-finger ring, like I do. Attitude like me, when it's beat, he gon' slide. Coke for coke, the coke was cooking. All his hoes was pretty looking. Never thought in a million years he'll lose it all to some little pussy. This the story. Niggas was hating on him, waiting on his downfall. Police was after him. All his ops was making pussy phone calls. Robbers from caption, but he smooth with it since 3rd grade. He been selling dope in the project. Looked up to all the big dogs, showed no love to the prostitute. And the OG, they like that. They gave work, he brought it right back. 2 years past his big bag, big track life, he like that. Suzuki, Juki, all gold, bitch look like Whitney. Motor, on the back, bitch look like Whitney. You go $100. You know how it feel getting some money from your role model, the one you really won't beat. Now you in jail and your kids ain't got a fault. Love you niggas real, so I had a baby for your dog. No abortion.
He looked at his role model as a god. Then his role model got through behind bars. He lost his grandmother and he really took it hard. So he jumped in the streets and he got himself a rub. He looked at his role model as a god. Then his role model got through behind bars. He lost his grandmother and he really took it hard. So he jumped in the streets and he got himself a rub.
You already know what time it is. Your boy Mac Mizzle, the host with the most. Don't mean to brag, no boast. All we do is give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way in a real way for us players to play. Now, shout out to Kanye for doing this thing for Beanie, man. If he's really gonna do it, you know, because Beanie deserves it, man. After going through all that shit with the Rock, getting locked up. Getting shot, you know. I think he got shot, 11, 12 times in Jersey? You know what I'm saying? So it's like he put his life on the line a few times getting into this rap shit. So shout out to Beans, man. But there was a time where Yeezy almost got himself caught up, and Beans had to save him. So I could understand where Beans is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because Beanie's a real dude, man.
Beans or the game? No, Beanie, because even though I talk about...
So you went with Beanie?
Yeah, Beanie.
So no shot there.
Yeah, because of, you know, I always envy, you know, I was jealous of, like, Busta Rhymes, how perfect he raps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you battle Busta in the verses?
What's that?
Would you battle Busta in the verses?
Man, I'll battle anybody. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna say. Like, that's it.
I'm sorry.
Battle anybody. I don't care. You tell. I excel. Okay, so Beanie, just because I'm like, I'm in that like sophisticated kind of like, if I hooped, I would hoop like D Rose or Curry or Kobe or something. Like I'm real like slick. Like you just look at my color palette and my whole. I'm like on some like Puff Daddy, you know, like real. And Beanie, you know, all the Rockefeller rappers really had, you know, Freeway was like the closest to like an ODB, but I I used to say when I wanted to rap, I was like, man, I cut one of my fingers off to have Busta Rhymes' voice and his skill set. When I wanted to be a rapper back in Chicago.
Fire.
So Beanie is that, man, woo. Like, we were just listening to What You Do Is Wrong, Wrong. The way he was on the beat. And by the way, here's another thing. I still owe Beanie money. And I've been trying to give him this money for a minute.
He gonna get the money, man.
He gonna get the money. I think the memo will get through.
Oh, he gonna watch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, because
Really? How you owe him money though? I don't understand.
Because he made up the name Yeezy. He used to call me Yeezy.
Biggs just text me that.
Yeah.
Wait up. This is you can speak. So he made up the name Yeezy?
He used to call me Yeezy. This is the thing. People who took a liking to me in volatile situations would always give me a nickname. So it seemed like I was like cool like them. So my boy Mali, that used to sell guns, he's completely legal now. he called me K-Rock. You know, when I would be like on 79th and this and stuff like, you know. So that's like, that was Beanie's name for me when I was at Baseline.
Yeezy.
Like on some, no, that's Yeezy, like make him want to bust. He let me wear a state property chain, like he really just embraced me because it was like
you
most
need some money, man. You do.
So that I tell y'all how much Beanie actually did for Kanye. He said he came up with the name Yeezy, and now he's selling Yeezys all over the world. It came up from a hood nigga's mind. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that was ambitious, hustled his way up to see. Salute, Sir Early. You already know. Hustled his way up to the status he was at. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta commend him for that. Now, this is the time where Beanie recalls this is the time Choke No Joke recalls Kanye West almost being a victim of robbery. So this is a whole different side of the game. People aren't aware, but most people know, you know. Shout out to Beans, man. Because without you, we wouldn't have a mind like Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So Jay got to recognize. Now, who put Beans on the most?
So, Choke, during your Rockefeller days, you seen the whole thing, the whole animosity that Beans
Choke
had
No Joke.
Jay building up and all that stuff?
Dame that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you ain't really see it, but you knew it was coming. Like when Beans got locked up, like I was there with Dame, and they, you know, going out to Philly, going to the court dates. You know, they going to visit him or whatever. Jay wasn't really present when it came to that. I do remember that one time he went to court and they asked him to, you know, vouch for Beans. He said no, which is kind of understandable. You know what I'm saying? Beans is kind of, you know, unpredictable.
Man, you're supposed to hold him down no matter what.
I don't know about that. If that shit, because Beans is a liability. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen Beans save niggas' ass. Like Kanye. One time we was in Chelsea Diner and niggas was gonna rob Kanye. But we was recording the Champions at Quad Studio. So Kanye texted like, yo, niggas about to rob me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we all jumped in the van, Dame, Gunners, Beans, whatever, and we go to Chelsea Diner, we jump out, and it's like a music video. The whole fucking rock is walking up in there, and Beans sit down, and they got the Mac on his waist. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, Kanye, take your chain out, nigga. Fuck you, you got your chain tucked. Yeah. You know, Kanye ready to leave. Nigga, sit there and eat your food. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes that was gonna rob was still there. And then I could tell they was Brooklyn niggas. And they like, yo, what up? And Mac like, what up? what up? You know what I'm saying? So I know Mac will get busy if he has to. So when you get Jay to come in the court, and he know, like I know, that if somebody tests this dude, he's not just talking. He's real thing. He's the real thing. You know what I'm saying? And for Jay to say no, I can understand that as a businessman. His caliber of where he's at as a businessman. But as a homie, it's something different. But as a businessman, I can understand saying Jay. Nah, Jay might have did that for anybody else on the label, but Beans. Because Beans is real with it. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other side of it, you got, I feel where Beans is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because all the time we was at Rockefeller was rock lock familiar. Everything was family. So you keep talking that family. People, they forget about business, and you know it's family. So I understand where Beans is come from. And people say, "Oh, Beans is tripping. How you gonna go at Jay?" Y'all wasn't there. Y'all don't know what was said. Y'all don't know how many times Beans did shit for free. You know how many of those artists did those state property movies? They didn't get paid. From a mill to Sparks, they didn't get paid. How many of those artists did those state property Rockaware photo shoots, campaigns, and they didn't get paid? Yo, this is good exposure for you, homie. That's all they got. So now when they come out and they, they broke and they see all the stuff they did for free, and then you leaving them in the cold, you got to understand where they coming from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Young Chris.
So that shows you right there that it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Because goddamn, isn't that like a 360, like everything coming full circle? Y'all thought Beans was down and out for the count. Now, if Kanye gives him this 50 mil, you know what I'm saying? And he does something productive and constructive with it, he'll make his way up there in a 100 mil lane and all that. Because he has, he had the wherewithal and the vision to, I'm gonna protect Kanye. I'm gonna do shit for free. I'm gonna grind my way up. You know what I'm saying? Even though these guys didn't know the business that much, they had all the swag and all the know-how of moving the way you're supposed to move as a rapper. So these guys, they had state property, they had all this shit, but Beans fell short, and Jay didn't want to deal with him no more. He tried to separate himself, which I don't understand because look now, Kanye is giving Beanie 50 million because he made Yeezy shoes that made Kanye a billionaire. So without fucking Beans, Kanye wouldn't be a billionaire. and Jay wouldn't really have no street cred out there because the artists would have got their food ate. So he went ahead and got the hardest niggas in Philly to go against these niggas in New York. Pressure was on at the time. If you were there, you remember. So I gotta give it to Beans, man. You know what I'm saying? He deserves it. I hope he gets his money, man. Let me just show y'all one last clip, though. I might get flagged because of Vlad TV, but fuck Vlad, yeah. He's a bitch ass
By
nigga
advertising on
anyway.
YouTube, I catch the eye.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it real in the field, family.
I remember interviewing Choke No Joke. Yeah. He told me about this one time when Kanye was like at a diner or something. You know the story already? Yeah. And he was feeling how some dudes was like looking at him sideways at his jewelry or whatever.
Yeah.
He started to get kind of nervous, and he called you up.
No, he didn't call me out personally.
Well, somehow it got
you know, 2 ways you could put out the blast. It could go to everybody who was, he put the blast out that he felt threatened.
Right.
Yeah.
And you showed up.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, you let them know that nothing's going to happen to Kanye.
Nah.
That's not how it went down.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm saying, yeah, okay. Nothing was going to happen to him. Not while I was there. Nothing was going to happen to him.
Did you feel that Kanye was being paranoid, or do you think that something might have actually happened with the people that you confirmed at that point?
No, he wasn't being paranoid. They had chairs pulled up to his table where he was eating at with his friends, and they wasn't eating.
Oh.
Yeah.
So something was about to happen to Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah, it was real.
It was real.
Yeah, they played the food was cold. There was only a couple bites sticking out of them. And it was just like a weight off. Like, hurry up. And when you come out of here, it's going down. So when I got to ask Kanye, yo, do you know this guy right here? It was like, nah, I just pulled the chair from him, yo. And Kanye had his jewelry tucked in, like, take your chain out. I mean, that was like a badge, that Rockefeller chain. Like, I don't do that. At least I didn't roll that way. And that was my brother. Like, we was La Familia. We was the family.
Uh-huh.
So taking from him at that time was like taking from me.
How did the guys react when you confronted them?
As they should.
Took a few steps back?
A little more than a few steps.
There you have it, folks. It's real in the physio. You know my slogan, fuck how they feel.